VNL, week 2. Second home leg in succession for China. We're in here in Ningbo. Serving first is Svetoslav Gotsev of Bulgaria. China with a big swing straight off. Zhang Chuan. Top scorer last week on 40. 274 in the 2018 competition in total. Set came over the head for Uchikov. Nice early one for Uchikov to test out the sights. Good service there from Uchikov. Bulgaria blocking back. Right side of the net. But over at position 4 there was a bit of hesitancy. The first block good. But all pretty useless without the pickup. So Zhang. 2-1 China. China's block working in the early stages here. That was Bratoyev repelled. But there's a backcourt possibility here for Zhang. Nice smooth attacking at the start here from the Chinese. Bulgarian block all over the place. Zhang, versatile player, and he's got such power through the spike as well. Now Valentin Bratoyev, 31 years of age, rattles the serve into the tape, rolls over though. China are able to score off it through Zhang Zhijia. Dai Qingyao. Quick set. There's a retrieval. Zhang with the overpass. So that's the libero comes in, first touch bump. They blocked it back and in. That's a terrific score off the monster block. Wow. There was precious little of this kind of action from China last week. If they can up the defensive percentages, they will have a chance this time round in Ningbo. Skrimov with a shot that came back. Now he's going to have another go. No. It's a whipper. Certainly travelling. Spike from Todo Skrimov. (6-2). Nicely done by Skrimov. First bit of room for him down the side of the blocker. Good technique on the swing from Todo Skrimov. Krasimir Georgiev. Back set. Zhang. Bang. Setting better. far better setting than last week for China. Zhang, up the service game as well. Buchikov has to overpass it. Oh, the tip. That was the attempt, but done without conviction really from Chen Longhai. Leaning into the shot, but he seemed to not quite give it the percentage it needed. So Gorgi Bratoyev now. It should be China ball. Bulgaria block it back. Just pace being taken out of the rally. That can sometimes help the blockers. Gotsev takes the plaudits here. So Bratoyev, they had a decoy. That enabled the back foot pike finisher, Dai Qingyao, to send the shot out towards the sidelines. (8-5). What about that for a response? Bratoyev for Gutsev for the quick up and down. 8-6. 2-point set here. Toro Skrimov, 29 years of age, from Power Volley Milano, on serve. Then on the reception, communication has to be good there. Uchikov. The very definition of less is more. Yeah, you like that one. Again, the block's disorganized, so Wuchikov can just palm one down on the floor there. 8-7. Bump back. Opportunities like that when China have to finish, so we're unable to do so there. So Wuchikov scores again. High set, difficult to finish from back out by the 3-meter line. Finish it he did though.
Now here comes the video challenge by Bulgaria. Challenge for net touch.
No net touch challenge here. You're looking at Bulgaria's Italian coach, Silvano Prandi, who was appointed in December with that clear remit of qualifying Bulgaria for the Olympics. Second spell in charge. also coaches Chaumont in France. He took to the latter stages of the CV Champions League last season.
Next touch.
Was a net touch after all.
The referee whistle for you, okay?
Yes, but it's net touch. It's net touch. The ball, when the ball passes, touch the net.
The referee's getting instructions in his ear. He's getting players sort of shouting up at him. Well, yeah, I think Nikolai Uchikov is saying here net touch has been called, so the point is to us, he's saying. You do have a little bit of sympathy. Everyone has to get on the same page. Yellow card. Doesn't result in any immediate disqualification until suspensions, but well, we know it's a warning, and I suspect it's gone to Nikolai Uchikov. It's a rather protracted. Gutsev actually has been carded for dissent. I think we shall diplomatically call it. And after all that, the Chinese serve lands in the net. Liu Libin struggled to keep his concentration. High set for the finish, but it committed Uchikov in for the block. Up and under interplay from Bratoyev. Quick set and the finish, nicely worked. Quick combination, Dai in for Chen. Chen long high now on service. Off the block, down the line. Finding more than one way to win the point there, Bulgaria. Heavy serve. So it's very, very even in the opening set here in Ningbo. Poor service. Valentin Bratoyev, that's a better serve, great dip on it. Back set for the score off the block touch. Inevitably it's Zhang Chuan. Got 274 points in the VNL last year in total. Dai Qingyao serving. Oh, that was deft. The spin by Bratoyev over the top of the net, all in one movement. So it enabled Bulgaria, not that they won the rally off that touch from Bratoyev, but it enabled them to re-establish their dominance. Krasimir Georgiev, 24-year-old middle blocker. Oh, no. Zhang Zhizha. Float serve, it's a combination of a run and jump serve there. China trying to roof it right at the net. Luchikov with that overpass. Good blocking from Bulgaria. They were second best there to win the point, but Gotsev managed it. And they'd split the block as well. So that's a chance that's not been taken, China, from China. It's never been allowed the block chance there. I think that was dropping out as well. It was an argument for a leave. Bratoyev elected not to risk it, and he picked it up. He made a play. Good service that. Ivanov bumps it back into play. Third touch is down the line, all in one movement. Wow, they pretty much toured the arena here. They toured the gymnasium. It went all the way to backcourt. Expertly served up with that high set. But then Uchikov strokes it down the line. Skrimov at 14 all. Always had a lead of more than one in this set. It's China who are going to be leading by one here. Back on serve is Liu Libin. Beautiful combination play. Bratoyev there in for Gotsev. Well, that's an ace, isn't it? Gotsev pitches that very shy, and they couldn't pick it up.
OK， 又到了我们的第二节，第二个技术暂停时间，我们又到了非常好玩的摄影时刻啊！这个摄影时刻的环节叫做 break kick， 就是秀出你的肌肉。OK， 明白吗？来，我做个示范，做个示范啊，做个示范。OK， 来秀出肌肉，来切。OK， 有请我们的摄影人切来，做出秀肌肉的动作。这个没睡醒吗？ 突然醒了啊！突然醒了。来，秀出肌肉，来，在哪里？秀出你的肌肉，秀出你的肌肉。好了，小朋友。好的，谢谢。第二次技术暂停结束。
Very high set, and Zhang made most use of it. Just got the feeling he had to check his stride just a little there. Steps back for the elevation. Still has the shot there at the feet of his Bulgarian opponent. Stuff down Bulgaria's side. much like in the match against Germany last week at home in Jiangmen, it took them a couple of sets to really believe in themselves. Committing to the stuff block there and actually believing that you can achieve what you want to achieve out of the play. That's half the battle. Naturally, Bulgaria are more efficient, they're smoother in defensive and attacking transitions. They still have the lead here at 17-16. Off Uchikov's set, Bulgaria are able to control. Skrimov, shot from Valentin Bratoyev, that's the overpass. Valentin gets up to try and block it, but there was room down the side. And Jiang Chuan stabs to the heart of Bulgaria. He keeps doing this. China have turned this around, not for long though. We're going to go back to 18 all. But they've got level and worked an advantage there. Valentin Bratoyev. Nice and flat. Pancaked up by Dow. Bulgaria blocking it back. Oh, that's awesome. 3 there. A slightly split block, isn't it? Did the trick though. Bratoyev at 19-18 on that serve. Too porous defensively, and just the concentration levels dropping off in defense combined with an increased belief in the China ranks, and there could be trouble up ahead for Bulgaria here. And rotating in Nikolai Penchev. Georgi Siganov, called upon for his serving prowess. The setter. Siganov very deep with that. Second bump into play, so the libero high overpass as China press the reset button and block it back. How often do we see that? A team giving up control of the rally with either the overpass or the stuff block that they managed to pick up. And then when the attacking team think they've got time to maneuver the ball to an isolated attacker, you often find that that's when you get the block. 20 all in a highly competitive first set here between China and Bulgaria. They isolated Uchikov again, but China have done really well to defend. Overpass from Dow, and there's the finish. Cut shallow by Todor Skrimov. 21-20. 24 excellence for a 28.36 efficiency rating in the best receiver category in the VNL this year for Skrimov. Georgi Bratoyev there on service. Skrimov able to defend that. I think that was heading out, but Bulgaria elected to play it. Likewise from the second spike from Skrimov. Bulgarian hands getting the last touch on that rally. 21 all. So, pegged back, but then stepping up once more. Holding service is the challenge for China. Well, enough for Bulgaria, but you sense they have more capability for that. On we go. The business end of the opening set here in Ningbo. Second match of the day. Bulgaria lead China 22-21. Whoa. That was like a jet plane taking off. Skrimov. Bullet serve. True as an arrow as well. 23 plays 21 now. The cup run is over. Good serving though from Todor Skrimov. Gotsev, that was the overpass. China now in control. Great digging there. Skrimov with a fabulous touch. No credit, China. Credit, China. 23 all. Over the head set. Well, that was Skrimov's first touch to begin with. He's very shrewd with the timeouts, Raul Lozano. Bulgarian timeout's been called there. So 23-23 is the score. First to 25 wins the set. Liu Libin, the wing spiker, is at the service line. It's his turn in the rotation. Block back and out. Well, that's one of those where you just have to sort of hope and pray and wait. Well, it looked like a clean out. It looked like there was obvious daylight, with the ball having landed out to the naked eye. So that's already a Bulgaria point, or so it seemed. It was an out call, which Silvano Prandi and Bulgaria have correctly questioned.
Ball out.
I would have thought that was fairly obvious, but whatever. 24-23. Set point Bulgaria. That lands in right in the apex. China catch a break. 24 all. It's agony as all the eyes in the arena follow the flight. Where's it going to land? Where's it going to land? They all wonder. The answer was perfectly. If you're a Chinese fan. Overpass, and that's put home. Wow. Turnaround at the end of the first set. China have swung this over 2 points. Block back. Bulgaria pick it up to scream off. That's blocked down. Good defense there from Bulgaria. The swing from Uchikov. But it's China ball down the line. And that's the opening set taken. And in what style as well by Dai Jingyao. Super line shot. Bulgaria had chances in the opening set, but they were punished. China raised their game and have taken the opener here, 26-24.
Everybody, showtime!
China out attacking Bulgaria in that opening set. Bulgaria better on the block and with 2 points scored off service as well. Both teams making mistakes today. Single ace aimed over out towards position 1 there. Now then, that's what you call a flag. Wouldn't want to be under it though, not for too long. It stopped the rot for China. As they took 2 sets against Germany in their first match, then lost the decider, and they then followed 2 straight sets defeats. So, having lost 7 sets in a row, China have now won 1. So you're looking there at 12 Zhang Zhizha, giant middle blocker at 2 meters 7. suppose sort of bucking the genetic trend, really. China, not the tallest nation historically, but they find the players with the right attributes here for the VNL challenge. Set 2, China, set to the good. Bulgaria going cross-court with Skrimov's attempted spike, getting it wrong as well, just out of play. So it's China first on the board as well in set 2. Chen Longhai now to serve. Overhead set. Uchikov not really landing those spikes now. Shot over the block. Skrimov's going to go again. Places that to perfection. It's the drop shot, really. You shape up to hit the shot one way and then just pull the arm back, measure it, clip it, lift it. Stuff back down. China scrambling in. Improvised defense. Third touch, one arm palm over the net, then Skrimov. No nonsense as ever. Todor Skrimov for Bulgaria. Been playing on the national side 7 years now, Skrimov. Svetoslav Gotsev on serve, 28 years of age. Super dig over the head. Skrimov to finish it. No, he won't. 2 red shirts defending over on that far sideline. And that transition from defense into offense. They're winding it up, the Chinese. Well played this. It's a good set. And a very good finish as well through the blocking hands. Zhang Chua. Nice deep service. Straight A-B set. There wasn't enough variation, there wasn't enough imagination in the attack there from Bulgaria. It's gone very straight with that, Krasimir Georgiev. High set for Skrimov. And again, he's leaning into the shot, which gives the immediate advantage to the blockers. Because as long as they stand tall and you've got 4 defensive arms rather than 2, just all reaching in the direction of the ball, it's more of an obstacle. Zhang. Skrimov, not that time. For China and the block. Back set off the top of the arms. Back set again. Wow, they went round the houses, they went right, they went left. Finally, Nikolai Uchikov delivered the spike. Skrimov gets a bit lucky there. On his own. up against the double block. 5-all here, second set. Good combination play there. China are going to go for it again, not at the first time of asking, but certainly at the second. Mao to Zhang. Zhang Zhizhao now from the service line. Nope. Plenty of service faults from Zhang in that kind of manner last week in the home leg in Jiangmen. Well, unlike in the first set, which they did manage to win, but thinking about the first 2/3 of that first set, they are just more confident in their attacking, the Chinese. Takes them a while, in any event, in any match indeed, to settle down, it seems. The stuff down is very close to being out. Oh, we saw their referee's hand signal, so the point was awarded to Bulgaria. I think Svetoslav Gotsev, so it looks across. Whether he actually knew the decision had been given their way or not, I don't know. Got the paint. It's got the paint. Ball was in. Svetoslav Gotsev then. 6 points in the match. Good blocking from Sveto. So 3 of his points have come in that manner. Played at the last 2 world champs, Svetoslav Gotsev. Bulgaria did win a silver medal at the European Games indoor volleyball competition in Baku 2015. Beaten in the final by Germany, but for the purposes of world-level pedigree, we do go back to 2009 and their last big medal, European Championships. In. Wow. All of a sudden, Uchikov can find no way through, and nor can his compatriots. Ace, monster block, super spiking. They found their groove here in Ningbo, Team China.
because I don't know exactly.
Ten 10-6, second set. Mao Tianyi from Bai. A player with fewer caps than a lot of the rest of the squad. Service is turned over as well. And the first obvious contribution of Georgi Seganov. He now serves. Good serve as well. No retrieving that. Seganov having a great impact. The 25-year-old setter, Georgi Seganov. Not a bad server right now either. 3 points on the quick spin for Bulgaria off the serving of Georgi Seganov. Good reception there. Bulgaria execute the block, but not successfully. Off the service of Liu, and Gotsev just rolls the shot off the top of his fingertips. Not the cleanest or most successful connection. Liu Libin into the net. First serve was good, second not so. They're back to it, a 2-point set now. China still leading in it, 12 plays 10. It's all gone scratchy again. Russia are the defending BNL men's champions. They beat hosts France in Lille last year. Uchikov off the block. Time to read the dropping ball. And Liu picked it up. We saw it last week. Issues in communication, shall we say diplomatically, and be effective for China. That time it was Mao and Chen. All it needs is a name on it, because it's a shame. That's a fine pickup. It's such a shame to lose the rally when two players bump into each other because they're not calling for it. It's seemingly beyond Bulgaria to get closer than 3 points. Uchikov, blocked back and into space. Really strong blocking again from China. Seganov over the head, the back set. Jiang. Such drop on it. Ivanov fielded, and then in quickly was Georgiev to quickly swipe through the shoulder. It was a spike, and it was super. Uchikov on serve. Jiang scores off the blocker. He can score in that fashion all day long, Jiang Chuan. Really solid lead of 4 now. 16-12 is the score in the second set. China have the first set under their belts as well. Looking good here in Ningbo. Zhang Zhizhao, 7 points. .23 got across the full matches last week in Jiangmen.
来，开始，开始，没错，就是你啦！
来拿出中国排球第一球场的热情，好吗？帅哥 ，OK， 时间到。下一次计时暂停，结束。
It's the second set then here. China won the first and are leading by 4. Dai Qingyao. Float serve.
来自于保加利亚队的
Skrimov in room
扣球得分，
gets the ball down on the floor.
到了13。
Good set there, and they use Seganov as the decoy. So Todor Skrimov to the service line now for Bulgaria. Overhead set, they've got a pipe finish. Wow. Wow, second best in the rally there. Or second favourites, I should say. You don't often see the Chinese attacking like that through the pipe. Dai with a score though. Allowing service to pass to Zhang Zhizhao. There's the high set for Uchikov. Yep, sheer brute force, force of character, strength of character, got it through the block there. Had to have a little extra percentage on it because there were 3 blockers ahead of Nikolai Uchikov. Krasimir Georgiev. So hit down the line by Liu, but it was rather flat. Now the opposite number, Nikolai Penchev there on 17. Uchikov. Penchev once more, block back. Georgiev sets it high. Well, of all people, it's Skrimov running into the finish. His shot comes back. They have been inspired at times in the blocking, China. Pipe attack, that's more like it. Todor Skrimov picking his spot just inside the paint over on the sideline. Fabulous finish. Seganov now. Arrows to service. China edge further clear. Liu Libin there. 6 point for the match. 5 behind Jiang. Liu Libin now serves. Little moments of disappointment that you have to get over so quickly, particularly in earning a side out and dumping your own serve halfway up the net. Chen long high now. That's a better serve. Uchikov, what a block again. They've worked on this so much, clearly, in the week before Jiang Men and Ningbo. And China are now blocking like monsters. Chen's going to stay on serve. The gap is now 5. China need just 4 more points to wrap up the second set. Velizar Chinokajev comes into the rotation. Skrimov, blocked back down. Now the Bulgarians can find no answer to China's net games. 3 there, all converging. Wow. That's the way to do it.
Guys, match.
现在我们看到的比赛的对决双方是中国队对阵保加利亚队。在一开始还手国家比赛当中，保加利亚队是以3-2击败了中国。中国队加油！
Match is slow. Let's go.
(22-16) then. And China remaining on service here. Throw down sort of through the forest of legs, flailing arms, which momentarily throws control back to Bulgaria. No surprise to see Todas Skrimov being given the super spike treatment. He's up to 7, alongside Sveto Gotsev as joint top scorers for Bulgaria. Gotsev on service. Chance work to Liu from the backcourt. He's daggered this down. Jiang. Well, that missed the far service line by a good metre and a half there. But wriggle room for China at the end of this second set. They need just 2 more points to take it. Bulgaria needs 7 from here on in, and that will be an unbroken run of scoring. Not going to happen, is it? Chinokajev does serve, though. Tap finish by Liu. Back it comes. Skrimov blocked down. And inside the 10-foot line. That will be Bulgaria moving up to 19s. But having to stay on serve. Set and finish, that's the overpass. China with a chance to win the set now, which they do. Very, very comfortable in the end. Dai Qingyao with the super spike down the line. And China had a nightmare first week in the VNL on home courts. Not so, now they've moved to Ningbo. Bulgaria back on serve. That's out, that's long. China win the set off the service fault. Very impressive stuff from Raul Lozano's team 2 sets to the good here against the Bulgarians. Now, having suffered a sweep on home court last week in Jiangmen, they've got it together now, China. Just 1 more set needed against Bulgaria, and they've won the match. China just too good again in that set. 9 attacks to Bulgaria's 7. Nothing on the block side for the Bulgarians. 8 for China. And 1 serve apiece. China look like a completely different outfit here in Ningbo. Won the first 2 sets against Bulgaria, and a not underperforming Bulgarian team, I would venture. Just 1 more set needed for the victory. Nikolai Penchev serving at the start of set number 3. Exactly the most solid basis for a challenge from here on in. Service faults traded. Service very flat across the top of the net. Jiang King kills it. Good set, that. beauty. Comes in behind the defender, and he's almost so well executed that it's bending away and heading out just as it clips the paint. Skrimov, very skillful shot there. So Wuchikov now. Quick set through the middle, and it seemed very, very easy and straightforward. And it will be a cause for concern for Silvano Prandi from here on in to prevent the ease of the spike over the middle of the net. Here we go again then with Todor Skrimov serving. Clipped the net, took a little bit of sting out of the service, push shot into back court. Uchikov gets it up. Bulgaria heading further down. 4-3. They just can't get a grapple, a foothold into this match at all, really, Bulgaria. Psychologically, I think losing that first set upset them. Wow, ace from Zhang. It's an absolute ripper, came flying through. And the Bulgarians just caught ball watching. Uchikov, block back down. Well, it's going to be one of the big success stories, clearly, of this week that he's had with the team. Raul Lozano and his China charges, the way they are blocking as compared to last week. They're just making it look so second nature and so straightforward now. 6-3. Belief. That's often the word, isn't it? China have it. They have it in spades here in Ningbo. Seven, 3 now. It's a Bulgarian timeout that's been called here. Silvano Prandi works out exactly what to do to get them competitive. China service. Long and heavy. Georgiev serving. Well received, and how about that? They're digging into the boxer tricks. It's a throwdown with the one arm in such impudent fashion here. I'm not even sure a Chinese player would have even dreamed of attempting that last week, but Mao not even thought of it, but then did it. 14 points for the day for Jiang. The go-to spiker. He's just a natural at it.
OK， 继续回到我们比赛当中。
8-4. How did they get that back? Good hit that by Skrimov. Nothing wrong with the attacking, and Bulgaria blocked back. It lands in. Just those little moments, those little pivots that can alter the momentum, will alter the psychology. Set for the backcourt finish. Didn't have enough power or fizz on it. There's a joust. Stuchikov misses out. And China again, toe-to-toe now with the opposition. Yuli Bin now serves. Good serve as well. Into Penchev. How on earth have they learnt this magical new skill, blocking in a week? Well, it's all about learning the skill and then remembering the pattern, remembering the rewards you get from it when the job is performed correctly. Liu attempting the libero there with a very good serve. So Bulgaria will just try and fight back. Might be a losing battle though. The mood China are in, they just need to harness it for as long as it takes here. Straight sets win would be really quite something. They didn't really get near to that last year. Had a very good victory over the Japanese in the leg that they played in Jiangmen in 2018. Going to have to at some point make the home advantage over these first 2 weeks. It'll have to be second week now. They have to make it count, surely. Dai Qingyao continuing to do exactly that, scoring off the blocker. Skrimov taps down. I think it got a touch, but there was just enough cushioning through it to land in. Peg the Chinese back further. It's 11-8 now. Svetoslav Gotsev serving here in this third set. The middle blocker who plays for Tours in France. Quick set. Good combination play. Mao with a cushion. Jiang comes in for the hammer. You can always tell when players are enjoying it more because things come naturally. Nothing seems as forced as it did last week in Jiangmen for the Chinese. Uchikov. A long while since he had a run of points. 7 all in. So Gotsev's actually the top Bulgarian scorer today with 9. Well, China have raised their level, plus Bulgaria are making mistakes all over the place. Even in the midst of the improvement, though, there's the odd blip, the odd malfunction. Skrimov. Oh. Giving it everything. Zhang now. Well, you float a serve over and make sure it goes in, really. Never mind. The libero in. Tong. Overhead set, power finish. Zhang Chuan again. The hero, the main man. He can spike with the best of them. Mao Tianyi in the chair. High set. Uchikov, he was never going to get power behind that, had to step back, wasn't the best set at all, and well, they're pulling out all the tricks of the trade now, the Chinese. Liu Libin just bouncing the shot off the open hands of the Bulgarian blockers. They have got the performances and the means to win in them, China. It's just we so rarely see it. Seven points on the day for Todor Skrimov of Power Volley Milano. He's been spiking and he's been trying to block, but the block has only been working on one side of the net. That's been the side of the net that's dominated by the players in red. 6 attacks, 1 service point for Todor Skrimov. Mao Tianyi, the setter, to 26 last week. Mao continues on serve. China's lead is 5 here, 3rd set. Shot rolls off the top of the block. Set came behind Zhang there, he's still got it into play. Uchikov, block back. They've done it again, China. Just wonderful. And again, you run out of superlatives, really, not because it's anything too dramatic in itself what they're doing, but it's just such a difference to their performances of last week. Going into a contest, going into a match, believing you can win and believing you're good enough is absolutely key. China have that here. There's another point for them. Bulgaria are basically, they're back in the hotel already here. And I'm sure Silvano Brandi is in his head, preparing now for the next match.
谢谢你们。
Lead is 8. Oh, no, it's not. Not anymore. Lovely skill displayed there. In tight at the net. Second touch, point 1. Seganov. And immediately takes hold of that ball, takes it to the service line. I can't mess about here, Bulgaria. Have to get back into the match. And that's 2 points in a row. Well, China feel that it was the incorrect decision. Yep. Suffice to say, we're going to see a challenge here for the block touch. The China shot was out, so point given to Bulgaria. Off whom at last, though? That's the big question here. Yeah, bends a finger back. The Chinese were correct to challenge it. So decision overruled and China can tiptoe on. Bold attempt. Tong Jiahua couldn't control the bump though. Throw down, cut shot across court there by Dai. Punches it. 21 plays 13. Number 13 for China, Chen long high on service. Oh, that had to be a save off the set. Seganov to Svetogotsev. Door slam though. Well, sometimes you have those days in sport. Anything you try seems to come off, seems to work. Seems to go over the net, fly in the back of the net, land on the green, whatever sport you're playing. It's been a perfect day in the VNL here in Ningbo for China. Equally, of course, there are days when nothing seems to go right. China have had 1 or 2 of those in the VNL. Not today, though. Gotsev with the serve, but the power play, China side of the net, results in the pipe finish, which is absolutely rattled down by Liu Libin. Now then, can China remember how to win? They're next up against the French tomorrow. Finish against Poland on Sunday. Bring it on, they'll say. Fabulous service by Uchikov. Not only the power, but the flight and the direction as well. The brilliant hit for the ace. China in control. Block touch point. Well, they only won 3 matches in the entirety of last season's VNL China. They're on the verge of their opening win in the 2019 event in only the 4th match. Good service, cross-court hit, a moment of real pressure is a shot of real quality from Todor Skrimov. There's the set, throw down, China win. And not only that, they win in an extremely rare thing in straight sets. Bulgaria put to the sword here as China found some form after the horror show of last week and those 3 back-to-back defeats in Jiangmen. They've done it here, 26-24, 25-20, and look at that, 25-17 in the 3rd set, and their block started working. China defensively were absolutely superb today, as impenetrable as they were porous last week, and have got points on the VNL board. Long way to go, of course, more matches to come this coming weekend in Ningbo, but what a great start to the weekend for them. Bulgaria with plenty of work to do after this defeat. China have beaten Bulgaria in 3 straight sets, 26-24, 25-20, 25-17.
全家幸福，再见。
.38 attacks to Bulgaria's 22, 18-7 in terms of the blocking. Although they were outserved by Bulgaria, China were just superior here. So day 1 at the Belen Gymnasium in Ningbo has seen France defeat Poland in 4 sets. China sweep aside the Bulgarians. Tomorrow it's Poland against Bulgaria out on court first, and then China, the host nation as they do, will be a main event last on the ticket against the French, who with 4 victories from 4 matches alongside the Brazilians are joint top leaders of the VNL. But so much volleyball to be played. That'll be better reading for China, the bottom half of the table, off the bottom and up to 11th. So hope you can join us again for the next round of matches tomorrow from Ningbo. Bye for now.